Me, I want to travel. Bank account. Where? To work? Sorry I didn't text you back. I was pretending I didn't see it and I ended up actually forgetting. Atlanta, spelled backwards, is Atlanta! If his name starts with a J, run, sis. How did the Titanic get filmed if they're all dying? Why do my friends drive like we all have extra lives?
There should be a zoo of drunk white people doing stupid shit. It's called Florida. I was arguing with my husband and my son screamed, "Yeah, 2 Christmases," from the other room. Some girls be getting beaten up by their boyfriends and still stick around saying, "I see something in him." Like, what the fuck do you see? Rematch. When we both fall asleep. So the bed bugs be taking the photos. Rosetta Stone did not sit on that bus for you guys to be asking for equal rights. Why don't women ever want to take a DNA test to see if the baby's there? Shaking my head. I want my first daughter to be a girl. Going to Africa, hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. I'm white. How did Beyonce go #1 in 100 countries when there's only 7? Africa, Europe, Asia, and I can't remember the rest.
What does this thing mean? If you crash your car and press it, it will undo the accident. I wonder what it's like to put your hair in a low ponytail and not look like a founding father. So I was coaching a basketball camp this week, and I asked a kid what his name was, and he goes, Weed. Anyway, I called this child Weed for 3 days. Turns out he has a speech impediment, and his name is Reed. I saw a girl post on her Spotify top artist on her Instagram story with the caption, "So accurate." Like, yeah, it's accurate. It's literally data. Day 4 of sticking my dad's things to the ceiling. Today, the TV remote. To everyone saying I should stick myself to the ceiling, it has to be something you would look for. For Disney Movie Character Day, on Monday, I'm dressing up as Ferb from Penis and Ferb. Phineas and Fern. Phineas and Freb. Wait. Phineas and Freb. Girl, you spell Phineas.
Bitches be drug addicts but won't drink soda. Sis, you worried about the wrong Coke. Girls will tell their friends, if I'm single at 25, I'm going on The Bachelor. Like, girl, the man you're texting is talking to 7 other girls. You're already on the show. Guys be 6'6" and trying to be a lawyer. My guy, you in the wrong court defending the wrong people. Going to Waffle House so someone will call me baby again. That's on Georgia. How the fuck McDonald's inside Walmart out of lettuce? Bitch, go get it! Michael Jackson wishing everyone a happy and healthy new year. Rest in peace means no tweeting, bro. This is my favorite one. Whoopi Goldberg's thoughts on marriage. I don't want somebody in my house. I told my mom's crush she got me my own. My mama would've got me my own coffin. Busy Billy, I got 5 kids. Braden, Jaden, Caden, Zayden, Hayden. Well, damn, bitch, okay then. Love finds you. Well, does this bitch need my address? Y'all quick to tell people McDonald's is unhealthy. Sis, what about that relationship you in, stupid ass bitch? Some people wake up finding messages like a morning baby. I wake up to battery full, remove charger. Y'all are planning on coming to school mad, but end up laughing first period. I hate my own attitude sometimes, like, bitch, what the fuck you mad about now? So, my bitch-ass neighbor called the police because I was smoking on the balcony. The police get here and asked where the weed at. I said, I smoked it all. They said, where'd you buy it? I said, from the neighbor. Now there it is. So I was looking, searching his shit. I got in the store and himself said, Susan, I'm in my car on my way. So I yelled, no, he's not, because nobody lies to Susan in front of me.
Just found out that my birthday is the same day as when I was born. Life is crazy. What the heck? If he's blind, how does he hear the music? Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive. Goodbye, America. Hello, New York. 60% of people in this world are stupid. I'm with the other 30%. I swear someone needs to invent socks for our hands. My hands are always cold. We have something called gloves. No stupid, like sock for our hands. China may be using sea to hide its submarines. Why is no one answering?
There are children being born whose parents were not alive when Shrek came out. Crazy how the years start coming, and they simply do not stop coming! Want to know why I hate vapors? You smell donuts or cotton candy and turn a corner thinking, I'm gonna treat myself to something tasty. But no! It's just Brad and his cloud of lies. I thought I was being ghosted one time and the guy actually died. My last text to him was, you better not be dead. He was dead as fuck. I'd gaslight my girl for anything. She'd be running over curbs and shit, and I'd be like, hell yeah, babe, you a bad bitch. Don't need no fucking row. I hate humans, bro. I should have been a rug or some shit. High school girls are in biology right now, caffeinated up from their iced coffee, saying shit like, we stay in the cytoplasm. These poor teachers. Why the fuck do supermarkets drug test employees? If a man gotta put 250 cans of tomato sauce in a shelf, he should at least be vibing. Stop being horny. Find Jesus. You touch yourself, the word of God touches me. We are not the same. How is the only consistent thing in your life masturbation? Why is your wrist stronger than your heart? Men send unsolicited nudes but get mad when Jehovah's Witnesses randomly show up at their house. He lasts 3 minutes, the Bible lasts all night long. Let that sink in, ladies. You are horny for people who do not care about you. Clown. Close your legs. Open the Bible. Just saw a couple kissing and there were no rings on their fingers. I am absolutely appalled and Jesus is not happy. 100% of people who have sex eventually die. Is that what you want? People hold hands before marriage. I cannot control my rage right now. I am throwing things. I'm bisexual, which means bi to sex, you all. Having sex will never be as intimate as getting on your knees and talking to the Lord.
Police takes my mugshot, my insecure ass. Let me see. I hate when the other guy goes for a handshake and I go in for an open mouth kiss and oh great, now I probably didn't get this job. Sorry I yelled killing it when your mom was eating that banana. I set my alarms extra early to make sure I have enough time to lay in bed and be angry about having to wake up. Thinking about when I was 12 and I posted so many houses never had a home on my Facebook and my mom printed it out to be my custody battle with my dad.
I don't know why y'all are freaking out over World War III. Half y'all want to die anyway. All I know is I will have the ox in the tanks. Dear Iran, I ain't even vote for this orange man. When your boy don't get your reboot card. Where are we landing, boys? Me acting dead after the first gunshot fired in World War III. How Snap Maps be looking after the draft. Me using Snapchat to find my enemies during the war.
Wearing a turtleneck is like, yes, I have books, but I also have secrets, and they're about sex. Pee after sex, or they make you take the SAT again or something. Everyone who woke up first at a sleepover is gay now. I love when I can smell a guy's colon as he walks by. Bitches be listening to Harry Styles but are virgins. Bitch, you're worried about the wrong cherry. Just deleted her me. God, it hurts so much. Bro, we literally learned cursive for fucking nothing. What role do you play at family gatherings? That cousin that doesn't show up anymore.
I didn't want to do my geo homework, so I stitched a cracker to the arm of the couch. Me, sees velociraptors. Me, these dogs. Get out! These dogs are sharp, but they are good! If you ever feel bad about yourself, remember that George Bush was one of the 4 Brazilian people were killed in Iraq, and he responded how many of them were Brazilian. I honked at the car in front of me, and this angry alpaca popped out, and now I'm not sure what to do. Do you have an appointment? Hey guys, what emotion does this image make you feel? Lost. Anyone else? Right, hello there. I saw a girl carrying a hamster, so I asked if I could pet it, but it was actually a muffin, so now I'm on my way to jump off the cliff now. Why do potatoes have more chromosomes than us? What do they need them for? That's none of your business. I lost my bitch-ass dog again. He's ugly as fuck, and he keeps running away, but I still love him. Plus, I already bought him a bunch of shit, and I don't want to return the stuff. Please bring him back. His name is Senora Woofers. He probably won't respond to it, though, because he's a fake little bitch. Please contact me. Or I'm booty-eater6969@gmail.com. Reward $5-ish, maybe. Think about how freaking crisp the air quality probably was in 2000 BC. This dude Ramses II was out here breathing. Dudes are always screaming shit, hello. Why didn't you float? If a robber is robbing every house but mine, he's still a robber.
Imagine getting jumped by death motherfuckers, one of them says. Professor, okay, for the first day, I'm just gonna go over the syllabus, white girls in a planner. Monday, honestly, who the hell actually likes sparkling water? It tastes like Steve's TV static. McDonald's Sprite crispy as hell. Feels like you're swallowing chips.
Me and the photos I uploaded versus the photos I'm tagged in. Me when I find out who's been spending all my money. Me on a geography exam. Chicago and Tokyo. I took my dogs to take their yearly Christmas photos. It's really hard when you have one super photogenic dog and one that's having an existential crisis. I wonder how Mike Wazowski cries. You walk into a patient's room and you see this. What do? Oh shit, who the fuck put helium in the oxygen tank? I'm crying my ass off at the species of the Galabi. That it's so beautiful and cute as a baby, but then an adult gets laid. Someone said Post Malone's mustache looks like two dogs kissing and my life hasn't known peace since. I'm a Sith Lord, I could wipe out a fleet of your Mandalorians. You're an emo with a ghost.
Bitches with divorced parents still want One Direction to get back together. Y'all worried about the wrong reunion. Bitches be listening to Harry Styles but not paying their electric bill. You were worried about the wrong lights up. White people be like, rest in peace, Bebopple. She was the best gam anyone could ask for. Bitches be partying 90% of their pregnancy and wondering why the baby crying at 3 a.m. Bitch, he wanna go downtown. Never understood the I brought you into this world and I could take you right out mom threat. Like, okay, because I'm 7 and forgot to take out the trash, you're gonna kill me? That's it? Just like that? You're in her DMs. I'm muted when she's peeing. We are not the same. Cop, do you know why I pulled you over? Me. For a smooch? I lean in to steal a kiss, and for a second the world goes quiet, and my heart nearly beats out of my chest. Then he tases me, but I wanted that. I needed that bit of pain. Eating a full meal at a restaurant saying, I can't pay for this, so they make me wash the dishes. I work my way up to head chef and get a Michelin star. The perfect crime.
America just needs a mom to be like, a new war, you got new war money. You never even finished the last two. We have plenty of war at home. Why were prezzies ever a thing? Who was like, I wish this PowerPoint could give me motion sickness. If you see my screen turn red during Hoot, literally mind your fucking business. Sometimes My Little Pony looks cute, but sometimes I look like a young man in colonial America, eager to start his woodworking apprenticeship. One time I cried in 8th grade because I dropped my Android in the back and battery fell out. My classmates started kicking it across the floor. My cat, an idiot. Those ornaments look exactly like my toys, why can't I play with them? Me, pinnacle of animal. That felt frog wearing a top hat is to celebrate the Lord.
Me cussing at all the slow drivers because I left work at 8:55 and I need to be at work by 9. I wish there was a website like Grindr but for straight guys where you could meet other straight guys to bang. A diss track is just two grown men sitting in separate rooms writing poems about each other. All the online teacher reviews for one of my professors just say he's cute. They barely say anything about how the class is taught. This dude better be beautiful. Update. This guy mad cute. Don't embarrass a guy by telling him his fly is open in public. Just be a man, walk over there and slowly zip it up for him. Gay people rely on straight people to produce more gay people. And then one of the replies to that says, that's why I only do dudes, so I won't produce any homos. I'm gay. LMAO, I'm not actually gay, my boyfriend took my phone and tweeted that.
Don't kiss my neck because I will fuck you. Are you okay, sweetie? You barely touched your Baja Blast. Bitches be crying over a guy with one outfit. Bitch, you knew he wasn't gonna change. And you make girls be like, oh, well, that's so ironic. Yeah, well, you're not. Dudes are 5'3" and caption their Instagram posts as gang shit. What gang though, Bolo was? No one. Literally no one. Not a single soul. Me. Hey, are you mad at me? I don't know. I just feel like I might have done something wrong. I don't know. Please take my mugshot, my insecure ass, let me see. Fergie lied when she said big girls don't cry because I be crying dumb hard.
What's classy if you're rich but trashy if you're poor? Having other people raise your kids. Being on a first name basis with a judge. The most expensive thing you own is a really old car. Having a lawyer's business card in your wallet. Day drinking. Being called Duke or Earl. Walking around all day in a bathrobe. And then this one just says Florida. Keeping a bottle of liquor in your office. Getting money from the government. Making your own booze. Having many, many pets. And then a reply to that says, the only difference between cat hoarder and animal rescuer is budget. Having a wedding in your yard. If you guys have a really cool answer to this question, make sure to drop them in the comments somewhere over here, and I'll make sure to read them all.
Everyone's doing funny versions of these, so I'm gonna do a scary one. When I turned 9, I realized I could sneak downstairs after everyone was asleep and eat anything I wanted in the fridge. No one would ever notice. I could make a peanut butter cheese whiz and make a sandwich, eat leftover pizza, scrape off the icing from birthday cakes. As long as I was careful, I could do anything. Creeping down was the hardest part. I had to navigate the pitch-dark house all the way downstairs in a total darkness like a tiny ninja. One night in May 81, we ordered from Fish and Shrimp House. I waited until everyone was asleep and crept downstairs to eat the leftover sweet and sour pork. It took forever. I finally stepped into the totally dark den and let down my guard. All of a sudden, I heard a fork click on the counter. I froze. The microwave clock light showed the outline of a man sitting at our kitchen counter. He couldn't see me, but I saw him, a skinny guy, eating our leftovers and drinking our milk from the carton. You're in her DMs. I'm not muted when she's speaking. We're not the same. This man in the state of Georgia is refusing to walk in the LGBTQ crosswalks. A hero. The eyes of the world are watching. So he just gonna stand there. Some people are watching football. Some people are watching The Bachelor. But you know what I'm watching? My back. I don't have sex. I have depression. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's wax figures have been removed from the Madame Tussauds royal family display following their announcement to step back as senior royals. Remove William's hairline then too, since that stepped back ages ago. Victoria on this date right now. I think Peter wants to send himself home. Peter, when there are 2 roses left, I'm head out. This one fucking kills me. Why does Natasha always accept her rose like this? Did this boost just say lingerie? Peter's on his 5th. Damn, that's crazy.
At Frank Iroh, how do you tell Cherry and Lily apart? Simple. I drew a C in Sharpie in the back of Cherry's neck when she was born. At Frank Iroh, don't talk about MCR if you don't come back in 2019, it hurts. Lucy, you need to chill out. If this were a relationship and we broke up 4 years ago, I'd have a restraining order against you. At Frank Iroh, glad to know you're happy, because I want to throw a brick into my head and die. Listen to My Chemical Romance once. At Frank Iroh, Finn breathes, Frank, fuck you. Haha, well, maybe stop fucking breathing on me then. All loud shit with your hot mouth, fuck. At Frank Iroh, care to explain? Your mom asked to take a picture with me. What was I supposed to do? Be rude and say no? Can we change my Wikipedia profile picture to this, please? Who controls those types of things? Michelle Obama? At Frank Iroh. Rad. Los is his dog. I just realized something. I enjoy watching episodes of Naked and Afraid, and those poor fucking people have to survive between 21 to 40 days like that. But Lois is always naked and afraid. That's just her life.
God, imagine being a imagine being a theater. Like, we get it, you're at a festival. When doing Snapchat streaks, would anyone actually notice if you put stakes instead of streaks? I always find a way to somehow link iCarly back to my actual life, and I'm not ashamed of that. Improv is like a fine cheese, but not really. My dad forgot my birthday until I asked him what day it was, and the only thing he has to justify is, I have a fucking brain injury and you're my least favorite child. I think my head's fucked up. I can't remember if your birthday was coming up or if it had already passed. Okay. I'm going to bed since you think I'm fat, my dad.
When you're a kid, you don't realize you're also watching your mom and dad grow up. Everyone hates being sung happy birthday and everyone hates singing happy birthday, so what the heck are we doing here? You know boomers had it good when their go-to midlife crisis was to buy an expensive car. How can psychology majors be depressed? Like, bro, just look at your nose. Everyone gangster till they touch their barber's weenie with their elbow. Dating in your 30s is just 2 people telling each other stories about how fun they used to be. We live in a world where GTA is a kid's game and Candy Crush is an adult's game. Bees build homes with their mouths and defend with their butts. What effed up thing did you do as a kid? I made my brother and his friends a jug of Kool-Aid with water from the toilet. I tried to poison my mom's boyfriend. I was probably around 11 and I had one of those science kits from the Scholastic Book Fair. I took the citric acid and dumped the whole container into his drink. He sipped it and just said, "This tastes like poop," and dumped it out. LOL. I helped a Jewish kid steal a Christmas tree. He complained his family never had a Christmas tree. Pooped my pants when I was like 5. Didn't want to tell anyone, so I dropped it in the heater duct in my room. House got sold and we moved away not long after, unrelated. What are some lesser known secondary uses for an everyday product? Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. Love, Dad. Shaving foam reduces/stops misting on bathroom mirrors and car windows. Any cooking oil is a great way to remove the residue from stickers. Use vet wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing and much less expensive. Blue Dawn dish soap works really well on clothing stains. Makeup remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Keep a bag of litter in the trunk of your car in case you need extra traction if you get stuck in ice or snow. Q-tips to clean your keyboard.
Kuro, what about the potatoes? I thought you'd gone shopping. Yaku, incoherent growling and mumbling. Speak clearly, I can't understand you like that. They were in the top shelf. I couldn't reach them. Poke to a person in the room. So you two are having sex. Hatsune and Sakusa sitting on the bed playing Uno. We are. Sakusa, why didn't you tell me? I would have put my cards down. Wisely, I would like to propose. Oikawa, eyes widen. An idea. Oh, second year studying. Tanaka, there's only one race. The human race. Nishinoya was slamming his hands down on the table. What about NASCAR? Ushijima, where do you even find all these memes you always send me? Tendo, can't tell you. Why not? Tendo frowning. He won't need me anymore. LMAO, wasn't this Coach Yukai on his way to pick up Kageyama?
Just deleted her me. God, it hurts so much. Do not go gentle into that good night. You're so sexy. Ah. My ex texted me, hey, ugly, and I got butterflies. What's wrong with me? DIY stand for dude, I think you should see a therapist. Please don't be mean to me. That's my brain's job. Stop saying you have a brand. You own a Twitter account and $12.50. Y'all bitches only like Joe from you because y'all just want to die. Admit it.
I wish I could push myself through a workout as well as I push myself to ignore all the red flags that a guy's gonna lead me on for 6 months. Honestly, my ex looks so desperate starting a family and painting his nursery room green. I watched through the window. He knows that's my favorite color. Like, could you be any more obvious? Oh, get over it, dude. Me when I'm having my 5th mental breakdown of the day versus me 10 minutes later when I get together and realize I'm a bad bitch. Once again, in my quest to not eat sugar, I've eaten too much cheese. Making better choices in 2020. Hard. Impressive. Everyone expects it. Making worse choices in 2020. Easier. Arguably more impressive. No one expects it. How were there worse choices, they will say. Me, once again, disappointed by men, but not surprised. Based on samples taken from the lens of its eye this year, this shark was alive in 1672. Not to sound like a bitch, but he looks like it.
How do we say Netflix and chill in Japanese? Hentai with senpai. If you weren't someone the church would have killed 400 years ago, are you even living? Tired of these motherfuckers. How to bite a mosquito back. 2 years ago today, I almost let a massive PP kill me, but we still here and better than ever. Dick sent me to the ER. One time I went out with a guy who would not pay for anything. Like at all. I would spend so much on gas money and take him out on dates, and it was just not reciprocated, so when I confronted him about it, in all seriousness, he was like, "What about that McChicken I bought you?" The silliest thing I've ever done for a man was pretend to be athletic. I lied and told him I was jogging somewhere, and he was like, "OMG, that's so close to me, jog up to me." And I was in bed, so I put on a workout outfit, took an Uber a block away, and pretended to jog up to him. Me disguised as my boyfriend Sweet so he can finally show me off on his Snapchat. These cookies hit on birthdays and holidays only. Any other day and they taste like ass.